What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yeah, it's looking like they might have that fight between Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. It's looking like that's who it's gonna be. That's gonna be a pretty good fight. I like that fight. I'm kind of on the fence about who gonna win. I used to be a big Keith Thurman fan, but lately, he got through that fight with Lopez, and he talked like he's still Keith. But I just don't know if he is committed as he was before he won a title. I hope so. I like Keith a whole lot, but I say, to be honest, this is all truthfulness. Keith, up until I say about 2 or 3 years ago, I thought Keith was gonna be the top dog in the welterweight division. You could have told me nothing different. But it just seemed like once Earl Spence came on the scene, it just seemed like Keith was. I'm sure he probably really did get injured, but it looked like he doing any and everything he can to avoid this boy. That's just how it looked from where I'm sitting. And I think Manny picking a fight with Keith because Keith threw a whole lot of wide punches, and he has a habit of every now and then selling completely out with, especially with his right hand. Manny Pacquiao done been in there with everybody. He done been in there with Floyd. He done been in there with Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, Marquez, I think Barrera, Morales, Margarito, De La Hoya, you name them, Manny fought. And like I said, I haven't seen knockout power in Manny in about 8 or 9 years, but truth be told, Keith either. Keith stopped knocking people out after he fought that boy Chavez. I think he's from Argentina or somewhere like that, South America. He's a good fighter now. But that was the last time, ever since Keith stepped up to A-level competition. Guerrero, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Bundu. Well, he did get the TKO against Collazo, but that's really Collazo more B level. I don't think Keith had a knockout. I say in about 5 or 6 years himself. So. And the way Keith been fighting lately, now me knowing Manny like to fight. Manny like a guy that want to fight. Keith is going to run around. Keith used to fight, but now I think Keith trying to be more like Mayweather than anybody else. Keith could suck the energy out of the fight depending on how he come in there. That's the only thing I can say, because lately, after about the 7th or 8th round, if Keith up on the scorecards, he'll basically just run around the ring, man. He has done that in about 3 or 4 big fights. The action should come from Keith, but it's probably gonna come from Manny Pacquiao with the way Keith been fighting lately. So it's really kind of hard to pick this fight. I'm gonna go with Thurman because he's American, and I do like Keith. I do. I like Keith a lot, but I don't want to question his passion. For the sport anymore. But it just feel like since he been a champion, that money can sometimes soften the guy up. I'm not saying it happened to Keith, but over the like I say, ever since Earl Spence really came on the scene, Keith been MIA. I really don't know what he have left. The fight with Jose C.O. Lopez is a good fighter, so I'm not going to make too much out of that. But I truly thought Keith would knock him out. Berto knocked him out. A lot of guys that I thought up until Keith got injured wasn't on his level knocked this guy out before. And Keith kind of got somewhat of a gift that night. With the decision. I feel like he won, but it was a close fight, a lot closer than it should have been, a lot closer than everybody might have thought it would have been. So, it's a good fight with Keith and Manny Pacquiao. But see, there's another thing. I don't want to sound like I'm hating on Keith, because I do like Thurman, but he on that BS lately because once again, Al Heyman kind of started this. These guys that got so used to making big money, fighting easy fights, they ain't trying to hear that tough fight. That's why Spence can't get no fights. They've been paying these guys millions of dollars to fight B-level fighters. Now you finna ask me to pay the same money to fight a guy who I think I can't beat? I just wait on one of them sweet ones. That's what it seems like they doing now. Sean Porter, I think the only reason why he's willing to step up to the plate is because they think they're gonna get a pay-per-view fight. That's what I believe. But if they put that fight on pay-per-view, they gonna lose a lot of money because people ain't gonna buy that up. We ain't the sweetest they think we are out here. They think we real gullible out here. Apparently, they start us off with all these free fights on Fox and CBS and all that. Now all of a sudden, y'all trying to come with the overplay for the underplay and throw every time you hear a half a name, think it's gonna be pay-per-view. Not gonna happen. We just saw Manny Pacquiao fight a pay-per-view fight against Floyd Mayweather, against Adrian Broner. No knockdowns, no real action. It's very possible this will happen again when he fight Keith. Because Keith probably, the way Keith been fighting lately, if he gonna be running around the ring, that's gonna suck a lot of the excitement out of the fight. It's real possible that's what he gonna be doing, because that's what he been doing lately. I can't remember the last time he stood there and really just tried to knock somebody out. I say maybe he tried a little bit with Danny Garcia in the first 3 or 4 rounds, and after that, he got on his bike. So, I'm thinking he know Manny Pacquio don't like movement. Keith gonna get in the ring and be moving around all night, jumping in with big shots here and there. So, I don't know who gonna win that fight. I'm leaning towards Keith. But I just really wish the old Keith Thurman would have come back, because this new dude who out there, I ain't really feeling this. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe he was a little rusty, and the real Keith gonna come out here and fight this time. But if he come out here and fight Manny Pacquiao and look like he did against Jose Cito Lopez, I'm probably gonna have to be done with Keith after that, because I know he got more than what he showed in his last fight. I hope that he come with it this time. Maybe I hope he was just rusty and he gonna bring some real action and knock a 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao. I do not want to see him go 12 rounds with a 40-year-old fighter, and he 20-something years old. I hope Keith come out there and go get it on some, for real. But that's it on this video. If you like the video, hit the like, subscribe. Till the next one, it's your boy Spiel Dog. I'm out.